Must not mention FTX. Don't mention FTX. Oh, we're recording. That's awkward. So in today's video, Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, talking about Elon Musk and Tesla.
I'm not sure if you were watching or listening, rather, to the Trump-Elon Musk conversation, we'll call it, last night on Twitter. But at one point, Elon Musk said that he would work in a Trump White House. And this is something President Trump had a lot of success with before. He is a businessman first, and he surrounds himself with smart business leaders who can take on different roles. It doesn't just have to be economy. It could be energy, all different kinds of stuff.
So once again, this really underscores the fact that Orange Man Bad and Elon Bad have an excellent working relationship. It doesn't mean they agree on everything. However, the fact that this idea has been floated, proposed and discussed, Musk volunteering his time to be part of a government efficiency commission, the fact that he and Musk had an epic 2-hour conversation on X discussing policy, the fact that they're talking regularly is the best possible thing that could happen for Tesla, assuming Trump is the president from 2024. Remember, Musk, via Tesla and SpaceX and other companies as well, is a huge employer. Over 100,000 people work for Tesla alone. Tesla scaling up everything from lithium refinement to robot production in the coming years. Just imagine what happens under a president that wants American manufacturing jobs, that wants America to be a leader in technology. The next 4 years are shaping up to be quite incredible for Tesla.
This is not something that we're seeing from this Harris-Walz ticket.
You know, I have to disclose something. I am a huge fan of Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Now, I know this may come as a shock to people watching, but me too. Now, look, I'm just going to say something obnoxious because it's true. This is a really good tell about how dumb somebody is or not, right? Musk works his brains off, out, whatever the fucking saying is, sacrifices just about everything, health, sleep, relationships, you name it, in the pursuit of the mission of his companies. The guy's done extraordinary things. Doesn't need to, because he wants to, because it's important, because it matters, because he's trying to be useful. He has courage, a strong sense of justice. He will speak up on things that are important. He's beholden to no one. Nobody has the guy by the balls. He has courage. He'll stand up against bullies. He'll counterpunch when attacked. He has a strong instinct to protect his companies, protect his employees, and to drive people to produce extraordinary results. This is why the world's best and brightest all want to and all do work for Elon Musk companies. The guy's an absolute fucking legend. Now, you don't have to agree with all of his opinions, but you have to respect the man. And if you ever hear somebody that has a negative opinion of Elon Musk, you are absolutely talking to either an NPC who's had some installed beliefs in their brain, as opposed to forming their own opinions. Someone has installed those beliefs into their brain, Elon bad, Elon, and they're dumb. Or they just have some extremely negative personality traits, typically that they're projecting outward onto the guy. They see in him what's actually in themselves, or they're jealous or envious. It's always a tell. It's one of the best tells as to whether or not somebody's an NPC and or just is drenched in toxic negativity. You can't not respect the guy, at the very least. I ain't kidding, by the way. It is a really good tell.
And, for full disclosure, my son works for him and loves his job at Tesla.
Well. Imagine that. Someone working for a Musk-led company, loving their job. I know for a fact, by the way, that a lot of people that work at Tesla and other Musk-led companies watch this channel. Shout out to you guys and girls. Your efforts are appreciated.
And I think that guy is a modern-day Bruce Wayne. If he got involved with government, it would be a good thing for everybody in America. The guy's a no BS guy. He's very transparent, and he really knows what he's doing. He has executional skills. You may not like him. You may not like his communication styles, but look at what he's accomplished. If we could get more Elon Musk into government, this country would not be in the situation it's in, divided so much.
Yeah.
It's hard to argue with that. Now, let's use our imaginations for a moment. Let's just say no late mail arrives. Trump's the new president. Government Efficiency Board Commission is formed. Musk is part of this. The relationship between Orange Man Bad and Elon Bad continues to blossom and flourish. Musk is aggressively pursuing autonomy, Tesla's next-gen vehicle, dedicated robotaxis, humanoid robots, crazy AI efforts. And one of Trump's most important goals is a booming economy driven by US manufacturing, technological leadership, and innovation. So while we're on the topic of government efficiency and how it relates to Tesla in particular, here's an example of extreme corruption. I mean, government efficiency. No, I'm just kidding. It is corruption and government inefficiency at the same time. Joe Biden promised 500,000 electric vehicle charging stations when he got put into office. And he's made good on that promise by delivering 8 of them in 3 years. Only 499,992 to go. The commentator continues, this is why you vote Democrat. Good job. Check this out.
The Federal Highway Administration says only 7 or 8 charging stations have been produced with a $7.5 billion investment that taxpayers made back in 2021. Why isn't that happening more quickly?
So the president's goal is to have 500,000 chargers up by the end of this decade. Now, in order to do a charger, it's more than just plunking a small device into the ground. There's utility work, and this is also really a new category of federal investment. But we've been working with each of the 50 states. Every one of them is getting formula dollars to do this work, engaging them in the first handful, again, by 2030, 500,000 chargers. And the very first handful of chargers are now already being physically built.
The Federal Highway Administration.
Absolutely fucking embarrassing. Pissing away money. Let's not get started on the potential Starlink thing with the rural broadband. Anyway, so bringing this back to Tesla. Let's just imagine that Trump's president. There's a government efficiency committee. Musk's on the committee. Trump's like, listen, fuckers, we need to save money. Stop pissing money away. Let's save taxpayer dollars. Let's reduce inflation. Let's help the economy. Where are we wasting money? Now, hypothetically, let's just say that Trump wants to continue with this 500,000 electric vehicle charging stations by 2030 goal. Not saying he will, but let's just say he wanted to. Basically, none have been built, so 500,000 before the end of the decade. He's talking to Elon. Hey, Elon, we spent a few $1 billion and made almost zero charges. What the fuck's going on? What are these morons doing? Elon says, well, let's see, how many chargers have we built? On screen now, a map of the United States alone with Tesla's supercharging network. Now, call me crazy, but here we have a company that has demonstrated an ability to cover the entire United States in fast, reliable, efficient electric vehicle charging stations on their own dime. I think you guys understand where this is going. Let me sum it up. If Trump has a brain, and he does, it's a lot bigger than most people would give the guy credit for. Actually, by the way. And Musk and he continue to have conversations. Musk talks about the fact that we're going to need a huge, huge increase in EV charging and infrastructure and energy. Oh, but we make batteries, so no problem. If Trump has any brain at all, and he does, what's essentially going to happen on a lot of these things? Hey, Elon, how do we deal with the massive surge in energy demand for AI? And where we're going to charge all these electric vehicles? Oh, we'll make more batteries. You know what's going to happen, right? As part of this government efficiency commission, it's going to become obvious, and I mean obvious, that if the government is going to spend money on many of these things, just give the fucking money to Musk. I'm not kidding. You want more chargers? Cool. I mean, Tesla's got to build them anyway. Don't even need to spend the money. But if you do, instead of letting the government piss money away, if your goal is to be efficient and spend the least possible amount of money, then do this. So here's an idea. Hey, Musk, we'll give Tesla a little bit of cash if you can build these charging stations, as long as every station you build with this cash is open to the public. I mean, hello, no-brainer. Just to remind people about government inefficiency and why, I'm not kidding, just give Musk the fucking money, it'll be cheaper and better. In 2018, Gwynne Shotwell estimated that Starlink would cost around $10 billion to do what the Biden administration was proposing would cost $42.5 billion, which was to provide rural high-speed internet in the United States. Shotwell estimated that Starlink could do the same shit, $10 billion, for the first 3 years of deployment. In 2021, years later, government authorises $42.5 billion for rural high-speed internet. And 36 months in, 0 homes have been connected. So Musk led Starlink at SpaceX. In 3 years, could have connected 2.2 million rural Americans to high-speed broadband internet for a quarter the cost the Biden administration proposed in 3 years. 2.2 million people. Instead, the Biden administration, because Elon bad and or brain damaged, or both, instead authorises $42.5 billion, 4 times as much money and then some to be spent, and 3 years in, literally 0 people have been connected in rural United States to high-speed broadband. I mean, look, think about how easy this is, right? Starlink terminals could have been purchased for these people and sent to their homes. They'd be connected in seconds. I know I'm labouring the point, but this is really important. If Trump is serious about government efficiency, and he is, and there's a huge, huge amount of investment in infrastructure, lithium refinement, manufacturing, everything relating to the transition to electric vehicles, autonomous vehicles, and sustainable energy generation, storage, and supply. If he's serious about this and wants to create jobs, do not be surprised if Tesla becomes the beneficiary of enormous amounts of money from the government. The return on investment for essentially going, hey, Elon, you do it, will be second to none. I don't think people are thinking about this, but there are big implications. So don't say I didn't warn you. Want more content? Early access? A bunch of perks? Click the links in the pinned comment. AG1 is awesome. I've been taking it daily now for more than 3 years. It's a great way to fill in nutritional gaps. It's packed full of vitamins, minerals, and whole food source nutrients. Plus, it has prebiotics, probiotics, and adaptogens to improve gut health, regularity, and help your body handle stress. I'm always looking for an edge to help me feel and perform my best, which is why I haven't missed a day of AG1 for more than 3 years. And I haven't missed a daily video in more than 3 years. Must be a coincidence, right? Just try it and see how you feel. Click the link in the pinned comment or head to drinkag1.com/SMR and get yourself a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3 plus K2 and 5 travel packs. But don't take my word for it. This is what viewers of the channel had to say after trying AG1. I feel like I have a lot more energy since I started on AG1. By the way, viewer, that makes 2 of us. On to the next. Just got my AG1 in the mail. Legit feeling the effects after day 3. This viewer's been taking AG1 for 8 months and says, what an investment. Another. 3 months ago, I started AG1 and have been enjoying the evenness of alertness and energy that lasts the day. I just started the wife on it too. Are you convinced yet? I mean, hey, it's worth trying, right? Click the link in the pinned comment or head to drinkag1.com/SMR, or I can keep going. Plenty more to come. This viewer, after about a month on AG1, definitely a lack of fatigue in the afternoon. Pleasant side effect is that my coffee intake has imploded and is almost down to 0. One more? Yeah, why not? I honestly feel younger and will be continuing to use AG1. This stuff really is crazy good. I didn't think it would be, but this stuff is awesome. It really is what everyone is saying. One more? Don't mind if I do. I've just received my 3rd month supply. I've drank it every day. I have so much energy throughout most of the day. I'm productive, started a new business, started socializing, refurbished a boat. It's no coincidence. Thank you for your persistence, your integrity, and your insights. Now look, these are not my words. These are not my testimonials. This is what you guys and girls are saying. Maybe it's 100% placebo effect. But even if that's the case, I think it's money well spent. Click the link in the pinned comment or head to drinkag1.com/SMR and get yourself a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3 plus K2 and 5 travel packs. If you're still skeptical, hey, I don't blame you. Everyone on the planet seems to be promoting AG1 now, but guess what? They weren't nearly 3 years ago when I had this to say privately to my Patreon audience before there was a relationship, when I was asked about what I was doing for my health, energy, and so on. Just sharing my genuine, honest thoughts about a product I'd recently discovered that was at the time called Athletic Greens, now AG1. If I could only recommend one supplement to take, Athletic Greens, and I'm not getting paid to say this, Athletic Greens is a fucking game changer. I cannot believe how effective this is. No longer having a lack of energy in the afternoons. It's fucking amazing. There's only one thing to recommend seriously. Try Athletic Greens. You won't go back. So obviously, just like Elon Musk is a liar, a fraud, a con man, a scammer, a fake engineer, and Tesla's going bankrupt, you shouldn't trust that guy from about 3 years ago who, without any financial incentive, was promoting this product to his audience on Patreon when they were asking about health and what he's doing for supplements. Because obviously, there was some other reason he recommended that, obviously. Not sure what it was, but don't trust that guy. And all the testimonials, like my mental game has improved with AG1. I feel better than ever. I'm so impressed I've bought it for both my parents. I feel more focused and have better digestion. Incredible difference. No more afternoon fatigue. It's relieved gut issues. These are all just obviously fake testimonials from fake people. Right? Wrong. Just try it. Unless you hate yourself. If you hate yourself and you don't even want to risk possibly feeling better, this is not for you. But for everyone else, what's the worst that could happen? Try it for a month. See how you feel. It's a no-brainer. Just click the link in the pinned comment or head to drinkag1.com/SMR. You'll get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3 and K2 plus 5 travel packs. And you'll take the colossal risk that maybe you might have a similar experience to some of the people whose testimonials we've read in this video.